Hi, warriors, Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with
Hello,
Fu,
friend.
the Pandaren Monk. Today we're back in this dungeon here, the Nexus. Forgot the name of it. And I was hoping we would get into one of the Nerubian dungeons that we've unlocked. It still says they're locked. I thought we unlocked them. We're level 72 though. I was hoping we'd get into Ankahet, the Old Kingdom, Rajul, and Naru, but I guess not. It's all good. Do some big pulls. Hopefully everyone, I hope they're ready for it. Hopefully I'm ready for it. Keep me alive, brother. I love this pull. Oh, we're dead. That was great. Damn, we were not the only Skinner here. Always a fun one to do. There we go, let's bring him in. Make sure everybody catches up here. I don't want anybody to miss the boss fight.
You know what they say about You know what they say about
Damn, we didn't kill her before this event.
Now finish the job.
There we go. Insulating bindings dropped. 56 stam, 22 int, 20 crit. Plate bindings. Not bad. Today's a big day for World of Warcraft, guys. Supposedly going to have quite a few announcements about the new Midnight expansion for retail. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Wonder what they will announce. Maybe a new class? I know they're going to talk about housing. Be cool if they had a bard class in the game. Probably be able to, you know, heal or do damage. Races would be night elves and blood elves. I believe the bard class came from Dungeons and Dragons, so probably most classes came from Dungeons and Dragons. They use the power of music and storytelling to defeat their enemies. Did we pull more here? It looks like we did. We'll go back and help these guys. Looks like we're skipping bosses over here. And Hunter pulled with his pet. It'd be sort of like a combat slash support class. The thing is, they already kind of did that in, Oh, damn, I went the wrong way. I'm getting a little lost. They kind of did that with the Evoker. The Evoker is like a combat support class. I don't know if they need another one of those. And like social, usually good in social situations, bards, but I don't know how they would like implement that into World of Warcraft. It's more like a thing that would happen in like an RPG like Skyrim. Or like Baldur's Gate, something like that. It'd be cool if they had an RPG, like single-player World of Warcraft RPG. 74 stamp, 32 intellect, 26 crit strike, mail gloves. Gaunts of serpent scales. These guys have a quest to do over there. Don't go too fast. We'll try to survive without them. I think we can do it, as long as they don't pull too much. Keep getting the spheres here. There's the healer. Now we can speed it up a bit. Oh. That's a good heal. Good heal. My boss time. That's stunned right away. That's terrible. That use soulstone on him. I think we got a soulstone on us. Shout out to the warlock. Stun is where we'll probably die. Whenever we get stunned, there's a good chance we could die. And the Draconid arm blade dropped again. We already have it. Might have sold it. 32 agi, 23 hit, 145.6 damage per second fist weapon. I'm gonna turn it on.
There's no truth in it. No.
That was a good group. Sucks that we died on that boss, but we had a soul stone, so it wasn't too bad.
Never see daylight again.
Band at the glittering permafrost dropped. Bring
Preserve
56 stam, 22 intellect, 20 spirit. Pretty good for the warlock. And potentially the Mistweaver monk. There we go. That was fun. For some reason, they're not teleporting us out of the dungeon here. And we'll be back in the Howling Fjord now. So these quests here didn't really work out too well, so get rid of these. We'll head over to Westguard Keep. Do a little bit of questing over there. Look at the damage the healer did. The healer was actually doing quite a bit of damage with Blackout Kick. Yeah, maybe they'll announce a new class. Some people are saying the Tinkerer could be one. It's like another physical range damage dealer. That, you know, sort of like an engineer, and they make like little robots to do, you know, to do damage for them. Maybe they have a gun. That'd be a cool class. Probably get a little bit more of an explanation about how they plan to, you know, remove add-ons from the game. It's supposedly the game's going to be completely different in this new expansion.
What's on your mind?
Bard class would be pretty funny, though. We shouldn't have left so many behind at Valgard. Admiral Keller, that insufferable egomaniac. How am I to fulfill my orders with so few? I need enough men to stay here at the keep and still properly garrison Fort Wildervar when it's ready. At least we have a hope of dealing with our problems now that you're here.
Off with you.
Valgard has not fallen. That's a surprise. Must be due to your help. It sure wasn't because of Keller.
Watch your back.
Captain Addons takes the plans from you. I'm glad you decided to come over. My advisor and I will need some time to study these plans. In the meantime, we can use all the helps we can get.
Be good.
Konfu, I don't trust anyone but you to take care of this. I need the proto-drake eggs and proto-whelps in the burning forest to the southeast destroyed. Since we arrived here, the Ember Clutch has been ablaze. There must be some sort of perverse magic at work. And lately it seems to be growing. My men tell me that if we don't do something quickly, we'll be surrounded on all sides by the fire within a few weeks' time. Get down and eliminate the threat by destroying those eggs and the proto-whelps.
Watch your back.
Alright, so there we go, guys. Head over there and deal with the drakes. Just a few more quests. Probably make this place our home. And I've never played Dungeons and Dragons before. It's like the classic RPG, like one of the most classic RPGs, right? Before gaming was even a thing. People were playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Only the finest goods.
Time for some rest, sweetie, or just something to eat and some relaxation. Well, if anyone deserves it, it's you.
Have a good one.
There we go. We'll get our berth here. We'll make it our home. I think there's another quest inside here. Yeah, right in the back.
Hello.
Chef Kettleblack. Shovel Tusk soup again? With all the strange disappearances of the livestock, we better resupply in a hurry, or the beasties around these parts will be the least of our worries. Seeing as I'm in charge of feeding this lot, I'm going to need you to head east and get me some meat. More to the point, I'm going to cook us up some tender shovel-tusk meat. Just beware the stags, they're mean.
See you soon.
And I watched a video about Dungeons and Dragons, and supposedly one of the oldest games in the world is actually going on in Ontario, which is the province I live in Canada. It's been going on for 43 years. Started it in 1982 by historian Robert Wardhowe. He referred to it as the game. It has seen over 50 players and approximately 500 characters come and go. Campaign world known as the Realm of Arden incorporates fantasy, real historical elements, and an evolving eternal mythology. Quite the game. That's the cool thing about Dungeons and Dragons too. It's kind of like a hardcore game, right? You know, if your character dies, it's over. Your character's done. Lad, who's the genius that made our cannons a non-standard size? Now we have to make special cannonballs to shoot out of the infernal contraptions. I will look kindly on ye if ye would go out and find the balls we've already shot. No doubt with the way these louts shoot, they be all over the place, to the south and east. The cannoneer spaces his hands apart to give you an idea of how big the cannonballs are. That would be faster than us making them from scratch for a certainty. Okay, so let's do this quest here. That's the ancient lift quest chain. Might do that later. We'll get some shovel tusk meat, do a little bit of skinning. Disoriented, chained. They could kill us like this. We just keep getting disoriented over and over again. Oh no. Uh-oh. This could be it. Let's pick up some orbs here. I think they did that on purpose to make sure you didn't just pull a bunch of them. Give them a little bit of CC to deal with players like me. Yeah, that's wild. A game that's lasted that long. Seen a video, it just came up on my YouTube feed and I watched it and I was kind of shocked that the guy kept it going that long. It's going to be amazing in the future. Maybe that game will even be passed down to generations. Someone's got to pick it up, right? You have to be pretty dedicated to the game, though. You just get like a language model to run it. An AI language model to keep it going. Probably could do that in the future. Or pretty damn soon. Like an AI agent that's programmed to keep the game going, I guess, right? I don't really know much about Dungeons and Dragons, so can't really dive into that, but could imagine that could be a thing, actually. Still looking for these cannonballs here. These little whelps don't like us too much. I like what they're doing with World of Warcraft. I hope it works out. They succeeded with the stuff they've added in the last few expansions. I think Delves have been a success, and dynamic flying everybody loves. Like, instead of, you know, running around town on your mount now, you see a lot of people just flying around the world, dynamic flying. You know, just waiting for Q or trying to figure out something to do. I remember running around Dalaran back in Wrath of the Lich King over and over again, just trying to figure out what the heck I should do on my character. But now, since you have dynamic flying, it's even better. Can we skin these? Yeah, we can skin the whelps. I remember my friends would joke about it, saying we just log into WoW to run around Dalaran over and over again. Don't even do anything. Just get on our mount and run around Dalaran. But MMOs get to that point, right? Like, sometimes there's not really much for you to do, which is, I think, is a good thing. I've eventually seen that as kind of like a problem, and that's why they added, like, dailies and world quests, just to give players something to do, but it became kind of a burden over time. So now they've kind of gotten rid of that. Comes daily, like, world quests and dailies are sort of like an optional thing you can do. Doesn't really give you any player power, you know. Maybe you'll get like a cosmetic or something to collect, stuff like that. Getting our skinning out quite a bit here, though. This is actually a great place for skinning. Still need some stag meat. I think we'll focus on the eggs for now. There we go, Profession Master. Obtained 525 skill points in a profession. Oh, we have Profession Illustrious on the other characters. We already had that achievement. I guess we just got it on this one. We also got learn a new ability, Master of Anatomy, rank 5. What the heck is that? Can't really find it here. What has changed? This talks about monks. Oh, this is it. Skinning all those dead animals has broadened your anatomical knowledge, increasing your crit by 24. It's actually pretty good. The skinning's actually not a bad profession to have on a monk. Couple more eggs here. Two more eggs. There's another quest here. I have to talk to this tree. All things in nature seek a balance. It is only through the interference of those not in tune with that harmony that the balance is shifted. You waste your efforts when you kill the whelps and drakes. The real culprits behind the expansion of these magical burning woods are the newly awakened Vicryl and their master Skeld Drakeson. If it's blood on your hands that you seek, start with them. You'll find their lair on the south side of the Ember Clutch. Alright, so let's go to the lair here. We'll deal with these handlers. Take care of the eggs. Could be in trouble here. I think we're okay. Get over here. Unfortunate that one predator must be used to put down another. But that is the natural order of things. Perhaps now the proto-drakes and their whelps can go back to living peacefully. Somehow I doubt it with the reawakening of the Vicryl. Alright, so we got a ring here. It's pretty good. I think we'll probably take that. 18 stam, 30 crit, 18 haste, dark iron, and signet ring. Put that on. Go. And then we'll try to get that. Still need cannonballs and some meat here. One more piece of shovel tusk meat. Here comes the disorient chain. One more. Something I love about being a druid, you just go flight form, you don't even have to mount, like get off your mount to pick those cannonballs up. We're running dangerously low on rounds around here, Monk. Our enemies need pounding, especially Scorn. You got more balls for us?
Safe travels.
Oh, bless you, Kung Fu. Bless you. Just set him down right where you're standing. I'll have one of the boys come load him up soon. Enough, and we can stop worrying about running. Out of balls to shoot at Scorn.
See you soon.
There we go, level 73. How about that? Let's see if we unlock anything this time through. We got Draktheron Keep unlocked. Nice.
You got my attention.
Good work. With any luck at all, the destruction of their egg clutches and whelps should drive off those fiery beasts and prevent that magical blaze from spreading. Wait, what's that sound? It sounds like the beating of wings.
Off with you.
This is outrageous. Those proto-drakes are attacking the keep. Beasts such as that should have been scared off when you took care of their clutches and whelps. You did take care of them, right? Kung Fu, this calls for more direct action. Speak with my advisor, Mage Lieutenant Malister. He'll provide you with the means to get these infernal creatures.
Hey, good. Hello.
Malister beckons you closer and speaks in whispered tones. I was worried that something like this might happen. I tried to dissuade the captain from this course of action, but he is a dwarf of action with a definite outlook on how things should proceed. Let us speak of the options left to
Safe
us.
travels.
Now that we've riled up these Ember Clutch proto-drakes, they may be inclined to continue their attacks upon the keep. This will not do. I hate to compound one wrong with another, but in this case it would appear that we will have to destroy the creatures. A regrettable course of action, but one that we need to undertake regardless. Take my wand. I've been experimenting with increasing its range, but it doesn't pack much of a punch. However, what it will do is get a proto-drake's
That was a good
attention.
one.
Alright, so we got Malister's Frost Wand. So we have to go back to Ember Clutch to use it, though. And we'll turn in these meats here for shovel-touch soup.
I've the finest wares in the
There's
land.
nothing as sumptuous as the tender meat carved from the flanks of a shovel tusk.
Keep your feet on the ground.
This will make a fine meal for the men. The chef leans in closer to whisper in your ear. Here, boy, take some for yourself. You look like you could use some meat on your bones.
Safe travels.
And there we go, guys. We hit level 73 today. Next episode, we will hopefully get into one of these dungeons. I'll get the Old Kingdom Edge on the Roof or Draktheron Keep. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.